Hey guys, it's Gus, and today we're gonna do a two-purpose video. Um, for anybody who's done a ton of VOS, this will not be helpful. For anybody who hasn't done a lot of VOS or hasn't done it at all, it might be a little helpful. But I know a lot of players who are hesitant and having a hard time getting into VOS, and I'm like, just host it. So I'm going to show how to host a PUG VOS. And then we're gonna do a VOS, and I'm gonna do a walkthrough. It's not the best because there's a couple mechanics I don't know, and usually we just overpower them, but we shall see. So just go to zone chat and type hosting VOS need. Oh, and hopefully this doesn't take too long. We shall see. If somebody from the Alliance or asks, I'll take them. I don't want to say no to anybody, but okay. We got Jenny is going to be our healer. And, oh, we got a tank. Woo-wee. Tank. And let me tell Hazel, sorry. Sorry, tank full. Oh, healer full. Healer full. I don't like to... Sorry, healer full. Sorry, healer full. And we had 2 DPS. And let's get that... Oh, wait. Get him in the Q group, I mean. And... Where was the other DPS? Okay. You saw how quick that was. And I invited them all to a group instead of Q group. So I've already messed this up. Okay, so we have a healer, a tank. I'm a DPS. Thomas is a DPS. And now we're just waiting on Toxic Beast. Let me leave the group. Let me ask him. Recording. Recording. Okay. And did he accept yet? Coming? Need a DPS. DPS for us. 4, 4, 5. You saw, maybe it's the timing of the day, or, let's... Oh, wait. Oh, I made Timus the group leader. Pass lead. Oops. Sorry. Pass. That's the second mess up. I'm showing you how not to hold a VOS. Okay. Pass lead. Okay, pass lead. Oh shit, I might have to form a whole new group. Damn. Okay. Oh, Karen's back. Full. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Okay, ready? That was actually pretty quick. Maybe it's because the timing of the day. I don't know. Feel free to mute me. And let me get the consumables. I usually use the summer piece, Blast Up Potency, Wildstorm, and alright, I'm going in. And then we want to go to private queue. R and go all the way down to Vault Stars. If you do it on public, it will put you somebody. It can mess up everything. Plus, it's much harder to remove a player if they get disconnected or something. Okay, so generally when we're in this dungeon, the DPS. I'm gonna speak from a DPS perspective. I have Zoot on right now. She's really good. There might be a new companion that's decent AoE that came out of those packs. Maybe. And you should wait for the healer, but generally I can take them out on my own. You should wait for the healer and tank. But sometimes you just want to get through it. So those are nothing. You just get those mobs. You enter here, and now we're going to be in the zone where you have to protect the spellcaster. And this is really, really easy. There's just one thing you need to worry about, and a lot of people stand over here in the corner, is some of these mobs, i.e. the archers, if they get a combat advantage attack on you, it hurts. Like, it can one-shot you potentially. And I'm already liking the team already. I might have said this before, but I was busy sorting the players. You can have an okay healer, you can have an okay DPS, but the tank is very vital to this run, especially in the boss phases. In phase 1, in the first boss, I mean, there's parts where you will literally, it's unavoidable death unless the tank helps out. So the tank is just so important. And again, these are really easy. This part is, if you're farming, you guys might take turns where one person just goes to the corner and says, I'll be back in 3 minutes, while they go, make a snack or something. And if you don't know, the carpet's really good, the mount power. And yeah, nothing much to really talk you through here. Except this, it looks like I got lucky with the lotto. The team's looking really good so far. No issues whatsoever. Oh. As in the top left, there's a little bar. It's empty right now, and it has red. DPS don't like to have that red. In here, it's unavoidable if you're not next to the tank, but on the boss, it was quite funny. We were playing late the other night, and we kept wiping at the third boss. And the tank was telling me, when you get aggro, take them to the proper circle. I'm like, what? I'm just running around like a chicken without a head, trying to stay alive, because basically everything will one-shot you. So this is pretty easy too. You got to kill all the mobs, and then that branch thorn gate will pop down. You want to get rid of these flowers. Again, this is very simple. There's no mechanic driven part here. Teams usually just try to get through as fast as possible. And then when you get past the 2 gates, then you can enter the first boss. The team's looking really good so far. This might almost look like an orchestrated how to host a boss completion PUG, because it's going too well right now. I could be speaking way too early though. But as you all saw, I took the very first tank, healer, and the very first 2 DPS that say anything. I usually don't mind. And I actually don't mind failed runs with if the tank's not doing their weight, because we need tanks, and tanks they can't go train on their own. They need help, and they're a valued asset, and we need more of them. So I'd rather make a friend training a new tank than make an enemy of a potential monster tank that won't let me join them in future runs. So if you died, go back to the campfire right there, put any consumables on. So generally, I would ask everybody to go debuff, but I'm not going to. Well, Frozen's technically not a debuff, but I'm not gonna. I haven't even looked at anybody's gear. You notice when I did the inspecting, I didn't look at a single thing, because I wanted this to be a complete pug for the purpose of the video. But I'm telling you, this seems like a very lucky team. 1 second, I have to sneeze. Alright, excuse me. Let's go. Jenny! Round Table. Great guild, by the way, and they're building a very good alliance, strong alliance. Feel free to hit them up. Or we have 3 spots in our guild right now that just opened up. So if anybody wants to get into Cobra, let me know. PS4, of course. I don't have an Xbox or PC account. Okay, so I try to get some hits in here real quick. Oh man, that was not the time for the mount. And these red circles, when you get them, you want to get them to the outside, because if they're in the middle, like that one right there, every time somebody steps in there, you die. And there's some mechanics with these red and green lines. I have no idea what they are. I still don't. I think I've done this dungeon at least. Now you go artifacts. I wouldn't be surprised if it. Oh, I should use a carpet. At least probably 200 times. I still don't know them, and I don't really know if it's that important. We shall see. Whatever that red line means. Is it me who have it? I don't even know. Just kill everything. See? I told you it'd be a horrible walkthrough. But this team's very good too. I mean, really good. And so our goal here is to get the his health down to half. And then he'll go to the second part of this first boss phase. Oh, there's this T-Rex. And if you have the red circles, drag them to the outside. Okay. DPS are all trying to get in that mob group so bad. They're so much damage right there if you're chasing the DPS forward. Oh, and there he is. See, I prefer to skip him and just let him attack us, and our AoEs will take it down usually while we're attacking him, because you only have a short window to take damage off of him before he does the red circles on us and we have to run. But we got him. Okay, so now he's going to summon the Panther. And the Panther is pretty straightforward. He's going to do this thing where he chomps down on somebody. And when that happens, the tank has to take this red line right here. There we go. And if he doesn't, whoever's inside will die. Okay, take the red circle. Oh, that was my bad. If the tank doesn't take that red line, like I'm in it right now, I'll die, and he's got it. And not only will I die, anybody next to me will die too. So the problem with that is if the tank's not getting it, everybody stays away because they don't want to be next to the Panther when he explodes, and whoever the Panther gets will die as well. So great job, Lurch. He definitely knows what he's doing. He happens to be in our alliance, by the way, but it was not staged. I haven't ran with him since. Wow, glad to be running with him. And we almost got him. The mechanics don't change as he gets lower in health or anything. And then we're gonna have the phase 2 of the gardener, and it's or phase 3 of him, but it's the same part as the first half. So we're gonna get some health off of him. Yep. And then he's gonna get these red circles we gotta pull out, and he's gonna summon some dudes. And oh, I shouldn't have cast the artifact. Okay. get together. There's the carpet. Look at the melt. Oh, actually, it wasn't a good melt. That's a horrible. Where are you, guy? There. Debuff. Oh, Frozen's not a debuff, but it buffs the group. If everybody is using debuffs, the boss, you can get him down in a phase or two. It's much, much nicer. But, oh, I got that health stone off just in time. Oh wait, I forgot I have Force Ghost. Okay. So, a lot of times people be attacking right there. Again, I don't know. I never worry about that, dude. Just, there's some mechanics in here, and I don't know any of them. And I don't know if they're important or not. Oh, I guess I have the red line? I have no idea what to do with it. There are mobs. Okay, I'm not attacking him for a little bit. We gotta get some mob control going on. Ugh. Hard to do that when you're getting. Somebody got hit hard. Probably gonna be me next. Okay, there we go. Ugh. There's purple. You see how the purple on the ground? That's bad. What that is they're all poisoned, so no, it's hard to find a place to even attack. There he is, the gardener, because there's so much poison on the ground. We probably won't get it this one. We'll have to do one more. Yeah, we gotta do one more. Hopefully, with just one more. He's gone. Yes, go carpet, go. Yes, there. We got it. We should. Okay, and you'll drop 2 regents. You can only get 1 of the regents from each of the boss. He drops 2 regents. You can only get 1 of them from each boss each week. So 3 regents a week. And the second and third boss are notoriously buggy for not dropping them. Alright, first boss. Now we come to the maze. Again, once you've done this a bunch of times, it gets really boring. So now we're going to put on for... There's probably better artifacts in the than the Venom, like the chicken is probably really good. Staff of Flowers, so never endorsed. That may be the one time it might be kind of good. Just in here, the tank, each time the mob comes, they come about every 30 seconds. If everybody just wants to melt everything as fast as they can. So you got to stay in this light. The Lumi right here has a light, and you got to stay within range of it. If you leave outside of it, you'll die very quickly. So now the first mobs come in, Force Ghost and Venom, Carpet, and the 3 AoE powers, and hopefully they're almost wiped by the time that happens. And once all the mobs are gone, Lumi will take it to the next one. And you just repeat this about 8 different times. Okay, Lumi, where are you? Okay. And they'll come in about 3 more seconds. Maybe 6 more. And yeah, so every 2 sets of mobs your artifacts should be up again. So generally the one between the artifacts is a little bit slower because everybody popped everything every other time. Now there's going to be 3 big giant blossoms in here. You can awaken them. I don't know what wakes them up or not. I think if you touch them, like move your character on top of them, it will wake them up. I don't recommend it. Yeah, you can use it to build AP, but do you really need it here? And they can create an annoying factor in when you're trying to finish out the, not the maze, but this is, did I refer to this as the maze when we started? It's not the maze, it's the Lumi. But when at the end you gotta trigger her light, but if the enemies keep coming from the flowers, it can kind of bug it sometimes. Nothing much else to say here. This is just so repetitive, so boring. I don't, so you, it's really hard to speed it up. They so boring. Why? I'm not sure why they keep putting, there's so much time gated stuff in this dungeon, you know. Yes, you can speed this up slightly depending on how fast you kill them, but very little. That green gate, when we're trying to protect the spellcaster, takes forever. Uh-oh. Jenny, did you DC? Better hurry. Good job getting back up here with us, by the way. And if I knew how to do music voiceovers, so whatever, I would do it, because this is just repetitive. It's almost nonsense. Like, this is not a make or break part of the game. Like, nobody says, we're stuck in the Lumi, can anybody help us? It's so hard. You know, so there's that flower. I think if you walk up and touch it, it will awaken, so try not to touch it. And carpet. Oh, I used the last one. I'm a little distracted because I'm trying to talk to you while I'm playing, so sometimes I lose my train of thought, sometimes I lose my play of thought. That's even a term. So boring and repetitive, guys. I wish I could just fast forward this times 20 for you. Usually I'm in the auction house in this. I'm in the auction house the entire time looking for steals. That's how boring it is. Because you can open your mailbox and everything in between. You just get a little ahead of the Lumi where you know she's going, or it's going. And I'm still doing this dungeon because there is one ring I still need from it. I'd be shocked if I got it during this video. I'd be quite pleased. I'd probably do a giveaway. Okay, so is this the last one? Or the next one? There's gonna... the finale, as you will, the grand finale of the Lumi is there's gonna be two of those hulking monsters, and it's not hard. They can... Actually, I take that back. They can one-shot you. So that hopefully the tank gets aggro. I'm assuming they do, and I run up there, cast everything. Oh, you saw those red bars. And there they go. It's hard to attack them when they're not in the light, and it wasn't in the light. I'm very aggressive on this part. It usually causes a death. And if you look on the ground, there it can drop a legendary Lumi vanity pet. I didn't get one for a while. But like 40th or 50th try. I mean, I was like, gosh. Because all three bosses drop it in Lumia. Those are the four in here that I know of. And so here, I'm going to go on my single target loadout. But I can't because my artifact is not on cooldown anymore. I could go with the 5% helm, but I've been going for the 7% CA. I don't know which one's better. And I also use Frozen on this boss as well. And then I have the, instead of Zuna, I'm using the Cold Iron Warrior, but you can use whatever companion you want. Oh yeah, that's right. So I mean, going to the auction house, it's like, So I got 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, I'll wait. We should be able to make it to the boss by then. In a good team, with no breaks, you can get under 30 minutes, so you can your consumables will last the whole match. But we've had a little bit of pauses, so I'll have to refresh consumables at the last boss. And you actually don't have to, but when you're running with an unfamiliar team, I recommend being as strong as you can, as often as you can, because you need everybody to do their job as best they can when they don't know each other. You never know if you have like a weaker link or not. And right now we're waiting on Jenny and Karen. Normally when I'm hosting, I will inspect every character and make sure they're on a debuff, and if they're not, I'll ask them to be on one. But I'm not going to inspect anybody for the video, because I just don't want to do anything that can make anybody not look, good or bad or whatever. I did ask before the match started if they minded if I well, oh yeah, you saw me type it, if they minded if I was recording this. We're waiting on there we go. This is the easiest boss in almost the game. Almost his mechanics are super easy. There's just one part at the very end where usually the tank doesn't position right. There's nowhere to stay out of the red, and everybody gets iced, and then you wipe. We shall see. You see that scorpion down there? We don't need bosses because we always have up CA, but that's okay. My controller's going haywire. Look, I'm not touching anything. It's just walking. We jam it a couple times. There. So on this boss, there's going to be, if you have the red circle by yourself, you want to pull it away from the group, and you'll be iced, and then the group has to break you out of the ice. But if you're in the red AoE in the ice, they got to wait till the AoE ends before they break them out. Unless they're in friends and we're on chat, then I will break them in the ice while they're in the AoE and say that wasn't me. And I don't recommend it if your groups, if you're not familiar with them. So wait on the tank to get aggro. And Lurtz, well, I don't know how he's gonna do this, if he's gonna pull him in the middle or pull him to the side. Okay. So, debuffs, daily, horn. Oh, I still have my, I forgot to put on TV. So, I don't know if we have 2 swarms in here right now. So, normally, now whoever has the red circle, get him away from the group. That's right. And break them out. Oh, she's out. Get out of the ice, Jenny. Good. Oh, we got another Rex too. And he good. He keeps turning on me. I was pointing at the ice, but when I was casting, it was auto directing it to the Prince of Frost. It's actually a pretty badass boss, by the way. The name is, let's see, are we going right or left? Normally we go clockwise. Good. And let's go here. I think somebody has ice back here. Yep. Oh, good, they got him. And here, I'll just do 2 debuffs before the daily. So I just got that extra daily. That's from that horn. It's so good. I don't think we can get any more. It used to be everybody had it, but they haven't been doing the Call to Arms events in, jeez, at least a year. And this burn isn't bad at all. This group's, this is not a typical, maybe it is. Maybe it is outcome when you're hosting a zone. I said PUG. But it's when you're hosting a zone and invite anybody that you don't know. And now everybody... Oh, I flinched first. So everybody stays on the red circles. And I'll get Karen over here. Should talk you through that mechanic. I forgot we're doing a talk through. Stay out of the red. Okay. So when everybody has the red AoE, everybody stay put. That's not the one I'm talking about. This one. So you stay put, and after about 4 seconds, everybody dashes out. So now, here's that part I was telling you to kill everybody. Hope. Oh, somebody's out. Somebody's not out. Let's see if they can get me out. Yes, it's not a wipe. That was awkward. Because normally you want to stand behind him, but I couldn't get behind him because there was no space behind him. So again, red circles all clumped together, and then dash out the last second. And see, they're... Get back. Oh, gosh, they did it twice in a row. That's a wipe. Okay, let's see if we can do it this time without wiping. So what I'm going to do next time is I'm just going to stay on the completely opposite side of the screen and assume that... because we had nowhere to go right there. That's the one spot I was telling you about where the tank controls that. And oh yeah, let me mount on tunnel vision. I've made videos, everybody's seen this build before. Let's see now. So I don't know what's better. Either aspect of the Falcon or crushing roots. I don't know. Probably should go crushing roots. Oh wait, you gotta wait for a tank.
You wish for death.
Okay. Oh, maybe I should have kept the swim on. I don't think the group has one. Oops. Okay. Normally the healer and tank have the T-Rex and swarm. That's what I said normally though. That's okay. If we wipe again, I will use this swarm. Oh. It's me and the ice this time. And normally you want to bring the ice to the middle, but the tank's aggroing in the middle. But you just want to keep it from the group. And since we're going clockwise, you want to keep all the ice nice together in one general area so that when we're shifting, we have places to go without ice. It's perfect. You see how Karen took the ice away from the group but kept it tight with the other ice? Keeps the floor open. Okay, and debuff. And see, this is really awkward where we're at. So now I gotta go way back over here, and hopefully they see me. Yeah, this is just this is why generally the tanks aggro outside instead of inside. It's way less confusing. Okay, stay put. Who's gonna be the last to flinch? Oh. Oh, hopefully they didn't go right. Okay, where is the this is weird, guys. This isn't supposed to happen like this. That's okay. So when the 5 red circles, when everybody has it, you want to help your healer out. I'm dashing and using my health stone at the same time because well, I did, that was great, but sometimes it's hard for them to get enough heals out. And oh, okay, debuffs. I love how he's not turning anymore since that patch note got fixed. Okay, now comes the red part. Hopefully they're all... Shit. That was... So we're not supposed to stand in the cracks like that. We're supposed to stand behind them. But we got lucky and there was a spot open in the crack right there. And I'm going to be healthstoning as soon as I get out of here. Yes. Okay, we got it again. Uh-oh. So nervous right now because this is where... this is an awkward run. But that's okay. What's probably funny is Lurch is probably going, you guys do it way different than how we do it. So it's probably definitely more... Oh my god, what's going on? Shit! Oh, yes. Killed myself for the team. Well, it looks like everybody else lived, so it was just me, huh? Excellent. So they're going to drop 2 more regents. Most DPS I want in the apple. I'm going to greed on it because I want a 3rd helmet, believe it or not. For different builds, you're using different armor kits. And if you have more helmets, you don't have to keep using different armor kits every time. Okay, so 13 seconds and I can switch loadout. Great job, everybody. So we're gonna go da-da, da-da, da-da. And now we can do loadout. Down here, you're supposed to wait on the tank, but just like the first set of mobs. Actually, these little 3 guys right here can easily one-shot you. They're unbelievably strong. Because they teleport for, so they have combat advantage. Okay, so now we're in the maze. The maze is kind of a DPS check, kind of a tank check, and kind of a heal check. It's pretty hard if everybody doesn't know what they're doing. But this first part of the maze is pretty easy, but when we're out of the courtyard, we'll all get separated. And the group will be split up. You might have 3 people in one spot or 2 people in one spot. You might have 1 person in one spot and 4 people in the other spot. But the group will be split up. The idea is for everybody to meet up and then go through the door to the next courtyard. But when the person's by themselves, they generally have to just sit there and wait for the team to get there. And yeah, buddy. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. Let me finish this and I'll come down and play with you, okay?
I got this.
I don't know what we're waiting on. Maybe a loadout? Maybe an unannounced cigarette break? I'd be in the auction house right now. But I can't. Okay. I don't wanna... Yeah, that was almost a wipeless run. We had a little bit of bad luck on that second boss in a little bit. But we got lucky the second time that we actually got through it because we were not doing it ideally the right way. I don't know what we're waiting for because all the cooldowns would have been done by now. But that's okay. Oh gosh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna look at the scoreboard. I need to see how much time this is because on PS4 we can only do an hour-long video. And the whole video will be ruined. So I'm gonna ask them nicely to hurry up so I don't waste this entire hour of my life. because there was probably what 5 minutes, uh, 5 minutes or so that we had before the video started where I was making the team. We actually got the 5 invites. 5 invites very quickly, but I invited them to the group instead of the queue group. And one person didn't join right away, so I had to ask for another DPS, and then 3 DPS asked to invite, and then that DPS that originally was going to join finally accepted, so kind of messed it up a little bit, but it still went pretty quick. Hopefully it's under an hour. Okay, so this courtyard, generally you want to wait for the tank on everything, but I don't want to because the courtyard is a time gate. You have to do it before you see that blue bar on the right hand side. You have to activate the portal at the end before that blue bar disappears, and not just touch it. It has to actually go through the whole 5-second interacting thing. Some of the best tanks I know are running with the ring of the, I believe it's Condemned, where just by running they're generating threat. It's beautiful. So this first courtyard is easy because we don't have a flower on the inside, but as soon as these flowers start popping up, you gotta take them all out. Gotta take them out because we can't close. It won't go to Lumi, won't go to the won't open up until all the flowers are dead. And then once the flowers are dead, then you can kill off the rest of the enemies, because the flowers keep summoning the enemies. Oh, I just used the darn it, I just used the carpet. I like keeping it because if I have the carpet and I go into a zone by myself, I can get through there. Usually no problems. That carpet's that good. So we're going to go this way. And hopefully I can root him fast enough. And I'm popping the Hellstone. Oh, we got Jenny. Good. I know I'm supposed to wait till everybody gets through. Stick to the right here. And you won't activate the mobs to the left over there. So there's the door we want to go through. But if you go in there without the rest of the team, you can do some really wonky stuff. Like you'll finish the maze, but you can't activate the boss. So you want to stick together as a group this whole time. And if you go in there and start fighting, it won't let the other people through the door until all the aggro's gone. Okay, we gotta. They probably can't do. Oh wait, there they are. They got through. Good. So you see how Karen just went through? Hopefully Karen's not attacking, or Jenny, and getting aggro. They're not, because I wouldn't be able to activate the door right there. I need to spell careful. And then, so this is gonna be like the last one, except there's a little bit more mobs, and there will be a flower in the middle too. And you don't want to be standing there when it comes. I like to be as close to it because you want to kill it as fast as you can. Because it's like if it's up, there's 100%. I don't know if this is fact or not, but it seems like every attack has CA in here when you get hit by the enemies. You just very easy to die in here. Every team has different strategies. If the DPS is kind of struggling, they'll all stick together and go from plant to plant to plant, which works. But it's slow. So if you can, everybody wants to, whatever. Dang, I just used the carpet again. That's because I'm using voice chat, I think. Oh, there goes the perfectly timed Rex. And it's gonna be right over here. And we go. Oh no! Don't worry about those guys. Just go through.
You wish to die.
And am I by myself?
Can see you
Yeah, maybe.
shall adorn
Or
my
do I go in
throne.
here? Oh snap! Did we get through? Oh yes, we got lucky. I probably activated the mobs, but we got through before they can attack us. So we just saved. We just saved potentially a death or two, and saved some time. Our time's looking very good right now, by the way. Don't foresee us not completing it. Ooh. So it's meaning here. So the tank and 2 DPS over here normally wouldn't be having any issues. They'd be getting through just fine. Oh, wait. Maybe there's not a tank one issue. I'm confused. Oh. Alright, I'm so lost. Okay. I think it's right here. Yeah. And okay. Everybody's through. This one's pretty much like the last courtyard. They can hit. The mobs can get out of control. They can get out of control. You know how I said attack the flowers first? Sometimes you might want to designate a person just for the mobs. Or slow down on the... I'm saving my big AoE for the flower that pops up. Because you want to take this out quick. So they can get all that DPS down there. There we go. They can get all that DPS they want. I want to get that flower taken out. But this group's really good. They're killing flowers. We're getting great heals by Jenny. We're getting great tanking by Lurtz. Should I go down there and help them out? I could. Plant growth and hindering strike would take out half of it. So as a ranger or maybe other DPS classes, when you see all those mobs together, it's so enticing. They just go in and start going crazy. Oh, oh! Did anybody do a flower besides me? That's okay. Probably. They were probably helping that tank not die by helping out with the enemies. Again, no worries. So we're gonna go through here, and you're gonna face 3 of those hulking monsters, and you're supposed to wait for the tank or behemoth. I like to get behind very quickly, so now they all have combat advantage. Now the tank normally would do that, but I saw I was ahead, and I don't want to wait. And then again, look on the ground. You have 3 chances of that Lumi dropping. And we're almost at the last boss. We still got to activate this Lumi. And you notice the bar is still going down. There, now it stopped. Now you've successfully completed or navigated the maze. So now we're going to go single target. And then, how much, where am I at on here? Those are looking good. I can go and use the forger's box. 5 seconds. And we're going to go to our single target loadout. And we're going to go frozen. The only difference is I use the construct ring here. I think it works. We did not have a swarm on the last boss, I don't believe. I think we had 2 T-Rexes. So I could equip a swarm. Okay. I don't know if they're using it or not. I'm going to assume no. As a DPS, of course, I want to use tunnel vision, but the goal of this is not to get top damage. The goal is to successfully host and complete a completely random pug, not in a bad way, just people you don't know, in zone chat group. And it's looking pretty good, like we're gonna do it. This boss can be a real doozy though. This is all 100% tank and DPS all staying together, and the healer trying to control the crazy DPS who aren't staying together. So I will use careful attack right there when he's not in range. Now we go ape shit. Daily. So you can only attack him when he's in the right light. So in phase 1, the first 50% health he's got to be in the light, and the last 50% of his health he's got to be in the dark. Our burn is a little low, but that's okay. And on that hypo, all the DPS got to be together, and hopefully the healer too. If the healer's not there with him, okay, now it's almost, now we can only hit him while he's in the dark, because his health is below 50%. And I know it let us do it on that little bit of, it lets you do it for a little bit on the layover. Okay, now we're gonna find... Okay, save your mount powers right now though. Save them. Save them. We don't need it. Now get out of the red circle, and then you can get back in the light. Because if you stay in the dark, you will die. So that actually went really, really good. And our DPS actually, it seemed like it was going to be slow at first, but it wasn't bad at all. I mean, it's not monstrous, but I've seen much, much worse, as I imagine most of the players watching this video have. Okay, now find the light. The tank, Mr. Lurch, is going to get him to us. I'll use careful attack while he's over there. Just get a little bit more damage. Now, on this second phase, everybody's going to line up and stand behind the red A. So always stay behind him. And instead of it being 50% health light, 50% health dark, it's 30, a third is light, and then it goes to dark. So now he goes to dark. And once you get down to 2/3, then he goes to light. Actually, this is really great tanking. This is unbelievably good tanking, guys. Yeah, you can. If it gets any better than this, it's not by much. It can get much, much worse. Okay, right now we can't hit him until he's in the light. Oh, it's dark. Shit. My bad. Woo! Still dark. Oh, that's our bad. I think he heard me say it's that's totally my bad, Lurch. Now it's light. So I just gave an improper voice recommendation, which led to a small slowdown, but I don't think anybody died from it. So oh, I'd recommend saving that mount power, but that's okay because we're going to use it in 2 seconds. Yeah. Oh, he's not dead yet, huh? Okay. So 0 deaths right now, going into phase 3. That's a really, really good thing. Let's see what our time right now. 48 minutes, perfect. This will be a long video for anybody who's watching it. So on this last one, it's 25% light, 25% dark, 25% light, 25% dark. All the normal attacks, plus the black hole attack that just messes up everything. This just can become a complete shit show. So again, get him in the light. You see that black hole right there? It just keeps sucking you in and sucking your damage down. Now he's gonna get him in the light and get that. Get my daily off. Get the swarm. Oh. So it's still okay. I guess it's. I think it's still light, if I'm not mistaken. Still light. Group up. Shit! Oh. Got it. So this is what happens when you slow down just a little bit. It become because everybody. Oh, it is dark. Ah. See, this is a great, great call out. Rule number 1: don't listen to what Gus says or recommends. Okay, now he's dark until he gets down to the halfway point, and then it will be light again. Okay, where's everybody? Boop, boop. Nice healing, Jenny. So now we're gonna get into the to the light. And then we got one. Now it's dark, the last part, and now we got that. We're gonna use that. Okay, come on, Swarm. Now you want to come out, and it's done. GG, everybody. Lurts, that was amazing tanking, man. Jenny, amazing healing. Good job, everybody. It should have been. That's kind of buggy. He's dead. I don't know why it's not counting it. Somebody did put it in the Discord. And somebody will say something if I don't open the chest, so I'll open them. Pass. Garbage. 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 And okay, garbage. 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 That's what you have to look forward to in this dungeon. Okay, let me share. Hey, you got any questions, comments, ways for improvement? Type below. Stay classy, Neverwinter.